Hey everyone, Shoshana here with Kimmie Mark, star dresser in Hamilton. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. I mean, we are here in, is this George Washington's room?
It is. Thank you, Carvins.
Thank you very much. I'm actually holding a playbill right now. Not by Carvins, but by Ewan Morton.
Uh-huh.
The reason that I have this playbill is a big part of why we are here today, because we are talking about the New Jersey Freedom Farm. She has this flyer, awesome Freedom Farm.
That's their logo. Because there's actually many charities called Freedom Farm.
Oh.
You have to make sure it's New Jersey's.
New Jersey.
I mean, I'm sure they're all great. But this is the one. This is what their logo looks like, with the goat logo. And
Food's here.
Food's here.
We're here in between shows, so that's awesome.
People are hungry.
Yeah.
And they are a non-profit animal rescue. They rescue farm animals, though they do have dogs and cats as well. They have about 40 barn cats, yes, and then they have 9 indoor dogs, because they can't be outside with the cats, of course.
Of course.
But they have about 200 animals that they've all rescued, from most of them being sent to slaughter. So a lot of them were rescued as babies, and they're super cute, and they live their lives. They're on 43 acres, and yeah, they're just great.
They're so great. And okay, so I've been following them on Instagram for a little while now, and you just get these like cute little baby goats and cats.
Yes, every day, at least once a day, preferably 2 or 3 times. They'll just post whatever the animal's doing, because you know they're with the animals all day, you know, feeding them, checking them, making they're all healthy and all that. So they'll just post pictures of the little baby goats playing and jumping around, and or they have 3 calves now. One of them they named Kimmie after. Not that I'm bragging, but it's not a coincidence.
Yes.
So they have 3 calves, which are adorable. I've been to visit them, and they're like big puppies. Big puppies. You go into the pen, and they come over, and he was like, sit on the ground so they're used to you. So I sat down. And they came over and lay down and put their head on my lap. These cows! I love that. They're like 300 pounds. Yay. Now they're going to be like 1,000. But yeah, they're just like big puppies. They're so cute.
That's so cute.
Yes,
Yay. Okay, so speaking of puppies, so Scout is the middle name of yours.
Of my dog. And I saw on Instagram when I first heard about Freedom Farm, they were doing a naming contest for 2 baby goats and a mommy that they just rescued. So it was like $5 an entry. Yeah. And I entered Scout, and I won.
Yay.
So now I sponsor Scout. And by doing that, being a monthly donor, I got to go down and visit the farm in person, because it's not open to the public. And I just fell in love with all of the animals. And the couple who runs it, Jamie and Tara, they're a young engaged couple, super sweet, dedicating their lives to this. They are 24/7 caring for the animals. And it was just amazing. And I mentioned while I was there, I felt like I want to do more. But I didn't have the money to, just keep donating. So I said I work at a show called Hamilton. And they said, oh, we're not familiar with Broadway. They didn't know what it was.
Can you imagine not knowing what Hamilton is?
No, they're like 3 hours from here, but they don't get out much. So I said, well, it's a pretty big hit. And I think if I do a ticket raffle, it'll do well. And they're like, okay, like whatever.
What's there to lose?
Yeah, exactly. They wasn't asking anything of them.
Right.
So they're like, okay. And I did the ticket raffle. It was my first one, and I raised $5,500. And then they're like, oh, okay.
This Hamilton thing sounded pretty popular.
Seems better than we thought. Yeah. So then I just kept going, and I was thinking we have to pay for the tickets, so I can't just keep doing ticket raffles. I can only do like 2 a year. So I was thinking, what else can I do? And I know that we usually raffle off signed playbills with the actors. Yeah. So Tommy Kail, the director, you know him?
Big fan of Tommy Kail.
Yes, was here one night. He pops by often. And I said, will you sign a playbill for me? I want to raffle it off for an animal charity. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, I don't think anyone will pay for it, but okay. And then I was all like, he's right. No, I'm like, what am I doing? Right. And then just that night, by coincidence, Jonathan Groff, our first king here on Broadway, Groffy, was seeing the show, and I knew, I just get a quick hi and bye. Everyone would be hoarding him after. So I wrote him a note, and I said, I'm trying to raise money for this animal charity. I'm going to raffle off a playbill signed by Tommy Kail. If you'd be interested, he may be big one day. Could be worth something. And he texted like the next day, and he's like, "Yeah, where do I donate?" And I gave him the site, and he donated $250. And I thought,
nice
oh my goodness! And it gave me the confidence to just go for it, even though I knew he wouldn't be, the one entering all my raffles. It did give me the confidence to think, okay, people will pay for this stuff, but they like it.
They will. We do like it. So.
Yay. And then nothing's $250. That was just him being generous.
Yes.
Because everything's so expensive with the show, I thought, keep it low so everyone can enter. Hopefully, it's most of them are like $20 to $25. It's on GoFundMe, so it's tax deductible. I usually do an odd number so it stands out, because people do donate just to the animals who never heard of me, Yeah. So I usually do like $22 so I can look through the list and see, and then write it down and make sure their name gets in the hat.
Yes, and okay, so let's be real here. It was really exciting because I had entered the raffle. It was $22, and I go, well, for a Ewan prize pack, who could say no to this?
It's some good stuff.
Yes, and so we're gonna show you a couple things that he pulled my name out of a hat. And quick side note story: I was having a belated birthday dinner with my mom, and I was like, I'm gonna be a good daughter and put my phone away.
Yes.
Like when you're having a dinner with someone, you should have a human conversation. And so then we had finished, and they had sung Happy Birthday, and it was really exciting. And she goes, oh, take a selfie of us, because, moms, they love their selfies. So I go to pick up my phone, and all of a sudden it's like, bing, 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 like, you won! And I was like, what? No way! And little did y'all know who were texting me was that we'd already set this up.
Yes. Well, he picked your name because it went in as your legal name?
Yeah, so people here know, I think, so legal name Samantha, going by my secret name Shoshana.
So he picked that name, and I looked at it and I said, why is that familiar? And then I was like, oh, do you know who that is? He's like, no. He's like, oh my God, you're never going to believe it. She's coming here Saturday. It's perfect.
I couldn't believe it. And we just ran into him downstairs.
Yes.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I saw him last night in the show. Still can't believe that I saw him in the show. Amazing. So let's really give the people, got to give the people what they want. I love to sing. I wish I could sing like these people here in this room, because we are in the Richard Rodgers Theatre. I just want to make sure people know how amazing that is. So tell us a little bit about what I guess I now get to go home with.
You do. You get to keep these. So this one is the oppression poem from when they're all against the king and saying, king no good, down with the king. So Ewan's corrected it, and he's crossed out oppression, and he wrote, I call it leadership, all hail the king. And he signed it and drew a little photo of himself with the crown on. So that's a one of a kind for sure, because that's not in the show, all this.
Yes.
And then this is a Reynolds pamphlet.
Reynolds pamphlet.
Yeah, he's written in his name over Alexander Hamilton's. But
have you read this?
Exactly. So this is in the show, and they toss them all around. That's why it's crumpled.
I love
That's why it gets to be donated for charity purposes, because we can't use it in the show any longer.
Exactly.
You got to have things looking somewhat new, not completely crumpled.
But to me,
it
is perfect.
It's
And not just that. Okay, so I'll quickly show you these t-shirts, but I really want to show you the CDs. And then we need to let this amazing woman go have dinner, because she has a show coming up very soon. So tell us a little bit about these awesome t-shirts.
So these, this was all Ewan's idea. He thought we would do a, with various actors, he's the first volunteer, a then and now kind of raffle. So this is then.
Yes.
So he was in Taboo, and this Rosie O'Donnell was the producer for Taboo.
Yes.
She made these for opening night. So they weren't sold anywhere. And this is from the tour of Hedwig, which he did. The producers made this for them.
Yay.
So neither of those shirts were ever sold anywhere. So they're really two of a kind.
Wow. Just my luck. Okay, and now this makes me so excited.
And
baby.
the CDs he brought in, this is Ewan as a baby. And the CD, I haven't heard it, but it's him singing Scottish songs that he used to sing as a little boy with his mom. So it should be pretty cute. And then this is some new and some cover songs from a little later in his life.
Guys, This is amazing. As we say with the Hamilcast Patreon peeps, like, my ghost has left my body. Like, this is just unreal that this is all happening. So thank you. And thank you, Ewan. Like, you know, you're KG3, you're the king on Broadway here. It's pretty amazing that he would take the time. Royalty. For sure.
And he came up with the idea all on his own.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Such nice humans. Everyone I've met with Hamilton, they're just the nicest people.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. I think everybody knows, like, how fortunate we are to be involved in this. You know, we'll be around probably forever, long after we are.
Forever.
And, to be a part of it. And, yeah, it's just fun. It's a cheery group.
Yes,
cheery group. We're here 6 days a week. But we muster through.
Yes, I believe in you. So, okay, we're going to let her go. Let's bring out, so that the people know where to find you. And I will post all this as well. So don't be like, pause. I mean, you could pause, but...
If you'd like to follow the Freedom Farm, which I recommend, it's very cute.
Do it.
On Instagram, they are Freedom Farm _Animal Rescue. If you want to follow me on Instagram, which is how you'll hear about the raffles, I'm Duncan Scout. Or on Facebook, Freedom Farm Fairy. And then if you would be interested in just donating, GoFundMe takes $5 is there. You know, that's not bad. But if you wanted to enter one of the raffles or just donate, here's the site, GoFundMe.com, NJFFAR for New Jersey Freedom Farm Animal Rescue.
Yay! And I will make sure to always post about it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and then I can always pass along because we want all of these amazing animals.
Yes.
They're so cute. Like, honestly, go on Instagram and look at all these baby goats and all
so cute.
They're just so cute.
Yes. They rescued, since Christmas, they rescued, I think, 14 new babies.
Oh my gosh.
Sheep, donkeys, 2 of which are pregnant, so there's going to be baby donkeys in the spring. You want to tune in for that.
Awesome.
And yeah, goats, a cat.
Yeah. And how much have you raised now?
My total now with this last raffle is 57,000 and change. In April it'll be 2 years. So in a little less than I'm hoping to get to 70 at least by April. So at least
we can do it.
It's a nice number.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do
Thanks
this.
for visiting.
You're so lovely. Thank y'all for tuning in. Definitely go help this amazing animal rescue. They're so fabulous. As always, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me at bwaySHO. That's SHO. Have a great day.